Hey guys, it's Matt. I thought I'd make a tanking video, just to show my rotation for a death knight. What sort of stuff you do, when to proc your cooldowns, and what sort of add-ons are using. So just starting off here in Trial the Champion, just round a PUG raid. Straight off, just got into it. I usually actually forget to record these raids, but I've remembered tonight. Basically, you always start with your diseases. We've got Frost Fever and Blood Plague. Straight on at all times. The Icy Touch one, the Frost Fever, is the most important one, but obviously Plague Strike just as important. You're supposed to tank Gormok up to about 4 or 5 stacks, depending on how much you can take. I know a lot of people don't do Trial the Champion anymore, just for medium gear, and just staying here on my rotation. So this is just single target, so Plague Strike, Icy Touch, Death Strike, so you get your runes up to Death runes, and then you can Heart Strike and Death Coil whenever you need to. Which one now? Right, looks like I'm on Dread Scale. Right. Yeah, so this PUG group, we're going for achievements. We've got a DPS these two worms down at the same time. I don't think it should be much of an issue. Yeah, so as you can see, I've got my diseases up. Get another Death Strike there to make them all Death runes. Then simply do some Heart Strikes, which I've keybinded all my strikes with Rune Strike because it's a very high aggro spell, and it just saves me clicking it or sometimes misclicking it if it's not going well, or if it's a bit hectic. You don't want to be clicking multiple things that you don't need to. You can it just macros straight to your spells. So I've got it macro to Heart Strike, Death Strike and Plague Strike. Those are the only ones that will work on. I'm just looking here, sorry. Yeah, things like Death and Decay. Obviously, if you do need a boost of threat, you'd cast it on the boss, but otherwise it's just a purely add thing. You've got defensive abilities. We've got Vampiric Blood. Knocks your health up by quite a large amount. Oh yeah, we got it. We've got Icebound Fortitude. Reduces damage plus extra if you got a good defense rating. So basically, I'm just getting my diseases up straight away. Getting my Heart Strikes and Death Strikes going. Just using my Death Coil when I can. I've also got an add-on called Power Auras Classic. It's quite good if I just gain some runes up here. It comes up with like a character flash where it'll make your character glow when you go over a certain threshold of runes, so you know how much to use, when to use them, and if you've got enough for the next ability. Wow, latest bloodlust ever. Yeah, we've got Ice Howl. Sorry, I've not really been explaining the boss tactics, I've just been explaining the rotation. I'll do another one of that later on. I might do a 25 man. So what's going on here is just nuking him down. I just start to skip ahead a bit there. It was getting to be quite a long video. Here, use some. You can use defensive abilities such as Mark of Blood. It's quite good. It heals you for 4% of your health whenever you get hit. It's quite good actually if you get if the boss ever gets some kind of buff where he's hitting a lot quicker or a lot harder, it minimises the damage. Wow, no master loot. Yeah. So, sorry. Yeah. What else have we got? We've got rune tap. That's a lot of discussion on whether to use it or not. See if it's useful or not. I find it useful. It's similar to Death Strike. It's still 10% of your health, but for less runes and different runes as well. That's Unholy and Frost. That's just blood. Another one I've spec'd is Hysteria. I find it quite good. It's you put it on the person doing the highest melee DPS, like this deathmat here. 20% boost to the damage. You can majorly up their DPS if it's an important part of the fight. Coming close to the enrage timer, anything like that. Things like even Army of the Dead, it's not for boss fights, but if you're in a heroic, things are getting a bit sticky. You can pop Army of the Dead and they'll take all the aggro off you. You've got time to heal up and they get killed, not you. Oh, wait a sec. They've been substituted to the ads, great. So, now I've just explained the rotation, we'll put it into practice a bit by doing Jiraxis. Wait till he starts. Another thing I should have mentioned as well, the skeleton key trinket. Usually if you get quite good trinklets you can use them in whatever way. I've still got the black heart actually. Very good, gives you a lot of armour when it procs. There we go, first portal. Right, so I'll put Death and Decay down. I get the initial aggro because it's hitting constantly and it targets the ad straight away because it's stood in it. So that means I've got the first aggro on the ad and no one else is going to get it. Hunter should misdirect and Rogue should tricks on you, but you know, sometimes that doesn't happen. Go deep in a DPS and down nicely. Things like Blood Fury if you're an orc, or even Hysteria on yourself. It's a very good boost for your aggro because you're doing a lot more damage. The more damage you do, the more aggro you have. That's how it goes. I hate these volcanoes, you can never get the Death and Decay right. So here we go. Pestilence, if there's more than one ad. Spread your diseases to both of them. I also have the Glyph of Pestilence as well, which refreshes the duration on them. It's very good if you need to. See, like that one only had 5 seconds left on it. It's good just for keeping everyone in check, all the ads in check. Make sure you've got your diseases on them, you don't have to refresh them on all your targets. Yeah, that was quite quickly done. Hey guys, sorry I had to cut that video a bit short there. Come up to the 10-minute mark, I didn't know couldn't go over on YouTube. I'll make a part 2 and 3 later on in the week and upload them. Hopefully you'll find them useful. And please comment, rate and subscribe of course.